We're at the Women of West Africa Entrepreneurship Festival 2015, and I'm going to be speaking to Chapel Hill Denham. With me is one of the
directors of Chapel Hill. My name is Obi Uboma. I'm the Chief Risk Officer and also Director of the group.
It's great to have you with us.
Thank you.
Right, the first question I'm going to be asking is, what's the importance of investment banking for women entrepreneurs?
Oh, for female entrepreneurs, it gives a fantastic opportunity to raise money. That's what investment bankers do. We help companies, women-owned, male-owned, to raise money and to basically achieve their business strategies, their goals and their dreams.
One of the issues many women have is financing their business. What do you think should be done concerning that, as well as for them to invest for their businesses?
For me, a couple of things. I think knowledge is always power. So what we at Chapel Hill try to do is to talk to clients as much as possible. And by doing events like WOWe, we're able to have exposure to a lot of entrepreneurs who don't actually know what investment banking is or how we can actually help them out. So the first thing is knowledge. And then with that knowledge, we help people to plan properly. So once you have a good financial plan, you have a good strategic plan, you've got good processes in place in your business, we can then determine how we can help you to raise financing to take your business to the next level.
Okay, all right. The Women Investment Fund has been on for about 7 years now, and I must say it's been fantastic for helping women entrepreneurs. But concerning this initiative, what do you think is the next step in taking women investment banking forward?
Okay, seconds forward. So in terms of the Women's Investment Fund, I think, yes, we want to continue to consolidate on what we've already started. So encouraging more and more women to invest in the Women's Investment Fund. We also have male investors as well, but the drive for the fund is to invest in women owned and managed businesses. So that's the first step. So in terms of what we want to do with it next, we want to invest in a different range of asset classes. So at the moment, we are principally in equities. So we invest in equities of companies that have a lot of women on their boards or in their management. The next step is to start to look at what we call fixed income securities. So securities that give us a good, steady return over time, just to help us to diversify a little bit better.
But what exactly are the opportunities open for women with Chapel Hill Denham in terms of investment banking?
We always say, come and talk to us. Come and tell us about your business. Principally, like I said, we will help people who want to raise money for their business. So come and talk to us. Tell us what your plans are. Your investment banker will work with you, help you to put a plan in place and to raise money, whether it's money through private means, private placement, or through public means, going to the NSC or to the NASD or somewhere else to actually raise money. But ultimately, we say, come and talk to us first, and then we'll take it from there.
Okay, all right. But are there any challenges any woman entrepreneur can encounter with investment banking? And if yes, how can it overcome such?
Well, I think, and I don't like to put stereotypes in place, but generally the assertiveness level of women tends to be a little bit muted. So I think we always try and work to try and encourage women more, because women are every bit as productive and as smart and as vision-filled as men are. So it's just really trying to encourage that. And so really, I think women have to take the steps to try and be more assertive, to try and be a little bit more bold, I think, because I think it comes a lot more naturally to men, or it seems to in this environment. So we always encourage women, but we will have an open door. And one great thing I can say about Chapel Hill, in terms of our senior management, our directors, most of us are women. So we're more accessible, actually, than a lot of other investment banks as well.
All right, but now moving on to investment banking and management, is there anything you think the government can do to help promote investment banking in Nigeria?
Well, I think the government is doing, everything that it needs to be doing. Our principal regulator is the SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission, and we work very closely with them in terms of developing rules and helping, the market to continue to grow. The capital markets are a key driver of any economy, so it's very, very important that they're healthy, people are investing in them, people are actually raising money in them. I think it's been a tough few months of this year. There's been a lot of uncertainty in terms of political situation, economic situation, all sorts of things, but that's starting to settle down. And what we do is we just continue to talk to people, we continue to engage with governments and also steer them in the right direction. Chapel Hill is also involved with speaking a lot to, through trade organizations, also directly to regulators, to the government, to help to improve the health of the capital market.
All right, finally, for a woman that wants to go into a business or start up a business in investment banking, what advice would you give to her?
I think the first thing is investment banking is a knowledge business. So you must understand, you've got to learn the craft. So you've got to do the groundwork. So find yourself, if you haven't had the experience before, you need to be very good at numbers, business generally, and quite analytical as well. So find some experience or get a job that helps you to develop that core skill set, because really without it, it's going to be tough for you to get into investment banking. And I think once you have that, then it's the tenacity that comes at play. Be hungry to take on opportunities, be hungry to bring and identify entrepreneurs to work with, be hungry to come up with ideas. Like I said, it's an investment banking is an ideas business. So those are the things, that diligence is what you really need to bring to the table. It's definitely possible.
Thank you very much.